Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tunic. It's been a minute. I'm not even sure where to start. First of all, I don't really remember what we were doing in this game. I kind of remember this area. I watched like 10 seconds of the last video back, and I remember this being a very difficult area, but we're going to do our best. I'm going to try and remember all the buttons. Whoops, I'm already messing stuff up. And then we can kind of chat about where I've been and what I've been up to. Okay, so I have this grabby thing. B is my magic. This is my attack. I feel like the game's maybe a little quiet. How do I block? Do I just... Yeah, okay, I just lock onto people like that. I'm going to turn... It's probably an alright volume. Okay, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Do I need to upgrade anything here? Let's see if I remember how to do that. I don't. Okay. Don't have anything to upgrade. Cool. All right. It's been a minute. I apologize for my... Okay. I'm not really sure. What's the dodge button? Just A. Okay, I didn't have time to talk. All right, we just got stuff going on. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I would like to get this guy killed if I can. How do I block? That's not blocking the way I thought it would. Excuse me. All right, it's coming back. I would like one of you dead. All right. Oh, we have heals too. We can heal. Okay, we're learning. We gotta come back into this. Yeah, it's been a long time. I apologize about that. I posted a video a little while back and just kind of went over some of the reasons why I've kind of been absent. One of the biggest ones being that I was just kind of out of town. Well, first of all, my end of semester became very busy for me, and I just had a lot of work to do with a lot of like student films and stuff. So I didn't really have time to record then. Past that, like the day the semester ended, I went out of town with my family, and I was gone for like 2 weeks. I think about 2 weeks. And then since I've been back, I've just kind of needed a few days to kind of chill out. Let's try and go heal. I need a little time to chill out and kind of readjust to normal life because it had been like a very long time since I had done any of that. I'm just kind of trying to tank these guys, but it's not really working, huh? If I could kill one, I'd be pogged. Because then we could just focus. Oh, he's going to blow up, isn't he? No. Give me that magic. Let me use my last heal. And then I'm going to use all of my magic on this guy. We got him, boys. So after I returned, I just kind of needed a little bit of time to decompress and kind of readjust to a routine and being back to normal. But I'm back. I'm ready. I'm ready to play some Tunic. I'm ready to play some other games. I'm off for the summer. I am in some summer classes, but I'm actually almost done with them. They're really fast. They're in like I think like a 6-week program. And I have about 2 weeks left on those. I think I need to go rest at the bonfire. Hopefully it doesn't bring these enemies back. I doubt it will. So I have about 2 weeks left in those classes, and then once... Oh man, that sucks. I'm just gonna run from these guys if I can. once those are done, I will be fully done for the summer. Even though my workload right now is pretty minimal and I'm pretty much done, I just have some brief summer classes. This is unfortunate. You could excuse me, please. I would really just like to kind of go right by you if I could. Oh, I've backed myself into a corner here, boys. And then just leave. Okay. What else do I have to update you on? The trip I went on was pretty nuts. I just received a text, sorry. Yeah, it was... It was a big trip. Right after we graduated, or I didn't graduate, I don't know why I said that. Right after the semester ended, Molly and I flew out to LA for a few days to do a couple things there. And that was a lot of fun. It was just me and Molly. We had a good time. And then from there we went up to Seattle and met Molly's family in Seattle. And then from Seattle we flew to Anchorage, Alaska, because Molly had some... Molly had a nephew who was graduating high school up there. So we went and stayed with Molly's kind of extended family up in Anchorage, Alaska, with Molly's immediate family. And I don't know how to say this in the nicest terms or whatever, but Molly's immediate family doesn't do well traveling together. They don't do well when they can't kind of get away from each other, and tensions get high, and people get mad at each other, and it was just kind of a unfortunate situation for kind of everybody, and I was just kind of cannon fodder. I was just kind of along for the ride, and just kind of a bystander or collateral damage in any... Okay, this is annoying. This is going to take us some trial and error, huh? This is really unfortunate that I was gone for so long, and then I came back to some of the hardest stuff we've done in the game so far. Man. Oh, I dodged that. Okay. That's looking like it's going to be tough for everybody involved. Another thing I would like to bring up is that my computer... I believe I built my computer in 2018. And since 2018, I have run it pretty hard. Essentially every day. Oh, this must be a teleporter pad. Okay. Pretty hard every day. I've really worked it to the bone. And the only thing I've ever replaced in it is the graphics card. I've updated the graphics card. And it's kind of... I believe it's kind of on its last leg. At least certain parts of it. To give you the details, I have an old hard drive in there. Like an HDD that I put in there when I built it. And since then, I've kind of upgraded to SSDs in there. And everything important is kind of on the SSDs and runs well. But I never took the old hard drive out. I just kind of left it in there, and I've used it for some archival stuff. And nothing super important, but it's still plugged in, and the files are in my computer. But the hard drive is beginning to fail, that old hard drive. And Man, I'm gonna have to learn to just dodge that, I think. That's the only way. I'm also like, there's something please move. I don't remember how to use the block button. It's not that. Okay, it's just right trigger. Okay, let's try and heal. Okay, so he does that twice, which is annoying. Bro. This is no joke, man. Why do you do it twice sometimes and not other times? Don't kick me. Gotta go heal. I dodged, dude. Sometimes. Not sure what you want from me. Okay, we've done better this time at the very least. I now know how to dodge, so that's big. Oh. Whoa. I'm not really sure what killed me there. What else do I have to update you on? The trip was tough. It was a tough time. I won't go into it more than that. It was just it was a long and hard trip. But we made it. Everyone's all right. Everyone's all good. On that trip, I had a potential job lined up to do some editing for like a pretty cool local company this summer. And I went and interviewed for the position, and they were like, "We want you to start right away." And I was like, "Okay." And they pretty much like gave me the job. Oh, he threw a grenade at me last time. Interesting. And I was like, I can't start right away because I'm going on this trip. I'll be able to start in about 2 weeks. And they were like, okay, that's not a problem. We'll get in contact with you. So I went on the trip, and then like, I don't know, halfway through, like maybe 3/4 of the way through, I was like, I haven't heard anything from these guys. I'm gonna reach out and make sure they like are still, everything's all good. And they were like, yeah, man, we went with someone who could start sooner. I was like, I don't know, it pissed me off. I was like, that's fine, but like you could have made it clear up front that that was going to be a problem instead of basically giving me the job. And then, yeah, it was just poor communication on their end, I think. And I don't know, that made me salty. So I was bummed about that. And then the business I'm running, I pretty much wasn't really able to do anything while I was out of town. And I had an employee not like that very much, so they quit because they wanted to be working more, which I totally am like not opposed to. I understand that. Dude, this is tough. I just feel like I don't have time to hit this guy. Oh. Okay, we're chipping him down a little bit every time. Yes, so I had an employee leave while I was out of town, and then I couldn't do any jobs. So the whole trip was just kind of pretty unfortunate in most ways, for personal work, for my business. It was just a pretty unpleasant time, and so I needed a little bit of time after that to kind of recalibrate back to regular life and resituate myself. My computer's not loving life right now. Other than that, things are good. Business is back on track. It's probably better that I didn't take that job anyway, because now I can focus on that business a little more this summer. I think that's kind of it for like life updates though. In terms of kind of YouTube and games, I have a lot of games that I'm excited about right now. One of them being Tunic. Stop throwing so fast. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I never know when you're gonna backswing and when you're only gonna single swing. I wonder if I could do something else to this guy. Could I like, do I have a different kind of magic I could use on him? I feel like we're underutilizing our magic. He loves to shoot after he kicks. See, why wasn't that a double swing? I just don't know. He's gonna shoot. Not gonna shoot. That's a single swing. I think the single swing, the lead up is maybe a little bit longer. We need to heal though. Oh. So that's a double swing? Yeah. Kick. Kick, block. That's a double swing. Ah. I need to heal. I'm gonna double glove. Double swing. Chop, chop, chop. Single swing. Kick. Oh, why does sometimes I block and sometimes I don't block? That's a double swing. Kick. Big single swing. The gun, man. The gun is annoying. Oh, that move really is. Okay, I gotta use my last heal here. I was blocking. I'm not really sure what went wrong there. Let's take a peek at kind of our magic items. We have this thing, which is like an ice blast. What does this do? Does that like stop time? Let's try like this combo and see if we can do anything with these. Also, let's change our... That makes us move faster. Let's see if either of these... I don't know what these do. This might increase our defense. It's not very self-explanatory, huh? The shield, I imagine, would increase our defense. I'm gonna give this one more go while I'm here. If this one doesn't work out, we'll beat him tomorrow. Let's pick this up. I feel like I kind of know his patterns a little better. That's a 2 swing. I can't get this guy. Let me see if I can 2 swing. What does this do? It just slows time? For what purpose? I don't really see the point of that, to be honest. 2 swing. Doesn't seem that helpful, but I'll do it. 1 swing. I don't know how helpful that is. Single swing heal. Single swing slash. Kick, don't shoot me. That was a double swing. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. That move is my biggest issue. Double swing. Single, nope, double? Yeah. Stop. Double swing. He's blowing himself up. It's healed. I feel like he only really does that move if you're far away from him. Well, I'm proven wrong. I'm really unsure of how to combat the kick into bullet combo because I'm pushing the block button, but for some reason I'm still getting hit by it. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to dodge instead after I get kicked. I don't know if that'll work though. Let's try it one more time. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy leaving it unbeaten. I need to heal. Should be illegal to do that move twice in a row. Need to heal. If I'm close to him when he does that, I need to like dodge away and then dodge back in like that, I think. Ouch. Oh, that is nasty. Need to heal. And then let's try to get some freezes off on this guy if we can. That should do it, right? Holy heck. What happens to him now? Is he dead? That was the blue crystal, right? Or do I... I did it. I think we did it. Found the blue key. We'll go back and we'll put that in our thing in the next episode. Ugh. It's good to be back. I'm excited to play some more Tunic and maybe get this game finished, and we'll move on to something else. And I might even play another game on top of this summer while I have some extra time. My brother's in town till the end of this week, so I won't have as much free time this week. But after that, I will have a lot of free time to be recording stuff, and I'm hoping to put out some shorts. Yeah. Sorry I've been gone so long. I'm excited to be back. If you guys have any questions for me, like, I don't know, personal or video game related, I'd be happy to answer down in the comments. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some more Tunic. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!